Okay, so this is Jana, and I'm going to be explaining the 6.1 Algebra course quiz. Okay, so for the first question, easiest way, the way I know how to do it, is using the calculator. So let me open the calculator. But some of them you can't use calculator, okay? We're going to reach that question, okay? So let me show you how to get this, okay? So we want an equation to look like this one, okay? So to get that, you go shift and this log sign here, okay? So shift log and you get this, okay? Now fill in the value. Whenever they tell you I is equal to x, okay? So 3, and to get x on your calculators, 3, we put alpha and the closing bracket, okay? And then we do the rest, okay? Now we put here 1 because they tell you it's 1. Then, sorry. And then up it's 40. Wait, I put, okay. Here we get 2500, and that's your answer. Okay. Now, second question. Okay, so for the second question, the easiest way to first thing, we need to identify if this, what is it called? If this sequence is arithmetic, geometric, or quadratic, or cubic, or whatever. Okay, so how do you know if an equation is quadratic, any of those? Okay, you go. First thing, let me write down all of like the numbers they give us. They give us 5, 8, 13, and 20. Okay, now, oh my god, sorry. Okay, how do you know if this question, if the sequence is arithmetic, geometric, quadratic, cubic? Okay, oh my god, why do I keep... Okay, first let us check if this sequence is geometric. Geometric means that you take a number, you divide it by its preceding number, and you need to do for all of them and you get the same answer, okay? So 8 divided by 5 is 1.6, okay? 13 divided by 8 is 1.625. And then 20 divided by 13 is 1.538. See, they're not common, so you can't say that this is geometric progression. Okay, so now let's check if it's arithmetic or quadratic. Okay, so if it's arithmetic, that means if you take the two numbers and you minus them by each other, you're gonna get the same number each time. Okay, so 8 minus 5 is 3. 13 minus 8 is 5. 20 minus 13 is 7. They're not common, okay? So we go to the next step. Next step is if you minus these values and you get a common number, that means this is a quadratic sequence, okay? So 5 minus 3 is 2. And 7 minus 5 is 2. Are these the same number? Yes, they are. That means it's the constant difference, okay? That means, because it's on the second constant difference, that means this is a quadratic sequence, okay? Now for quadratic sequence, the rule, like the formula is an squared plus bn plus c, okay? So now they want us in this question to find the fifth term and the rule nth term, okay? And the second part is to find which term of the sequence is equal to 404. Okay, now to find, first thing I will find this, to find the formula to find the fifth term. Okay, so to find the nth term or the rule, we're gonna use the 3 rules of finding this. Okay, so how do you find a? To find a, you do 2a equal to this number here, the common difference. Okay, our common difference is 2. That means a is equal to 1. Now to find b, I'll use a different color. To find b, you do 3a plus b is equal to this number here. So 3a is 1, so 1 plus b equals 3. B then equals to 0 because 3 minus 3 is 0. So b, let's put the number, the answers here. So this is 1, this is 0. Now to find c, you do a plus b plus c equals this number here, which is 5. So a is 1, b is 0, plus c is 5. 5 minus 1 equals c. C equals 4. So this is 4 here, okay? Now, they told you n2 plus 4. So we want the number beside the n2 and the number with no n's. Okay, that means it's 1 and 4, and aslan it's 0. So even if they wanted that value, it's 0. So it doesn't matter. Okay, so our answer, our rule is 4. Now they want us to find the fifth term. So we do n2. This is the rule. Okay, I'm gonna write it down. Now they want to find n, which is equal to 5. Okay, so 5 squared plus 4 equals 25 plus 4 equals 29, and that's your answer. Okay, now they're telling you that a term in the sequence is equal to 404. So 404 is our answer. Now they want us to find that term. So we don't know the value of n. We're trying to find the value of n. So we do, we move 4 to the other side. You get 400 equal to n squared. You put it on your calculator, radical 400, and you get 20. And that is your answer. Now, third question. This might be the most confusing out of all of them. To be honest, I didn't even know how to solve this, so I don't expect you to know it on the first try. Okay, so for this question, they give us the two formulas, okay, and they want us to find the final formula of Vn. Okay, we have the full terms of un. So let's just go with it. Okay, let's not talk too much. Okay, so un is equal to this number, and Vn, because they want us to find Vn, so we substitute, okay, because they told you that Vn is equal to 3 of un plus 4, okay? So substitute 3, 2 un minus 1 minus 9 plus 4. You get 6 un minus 1 minus 27 plus 4. That becomes 6 un minus 1. And then minus 27 plus 4 becomes minus 23. And that's your first step. Now, remember this. Okay, let me write it on top. So, 6 un minus 1 minus 23. Okay, now we have this, okay, but this is not your final answer because they want this part to be Vn minus 1, not un minus 1. So we need to find a way to get that to be Vn minus 1, okay? That way, we have to make Okay, so here we know that un, 6un minus 1 is equal to this part here. The vn is equal to the un. Actually, sorry. These don't equal each other. What equals each other is vn minus 1 is equal to 3un plus 4. Okay? That's what it's equal to, because we know that vn is that. Okay? That means let's move it around a bit and make it that un is equal to un minus 1, is equal to vn minus something, minus 1, okay? So if you move it around, you get un minus 1 is equals vn minus 1 over 3. Here it's plus 4, minus 4, sorry. Okay, that's our like rule. Okay, so now substitute this into the un here. Okay, so it's 6 vn minus 1 minus 4 over 3 minus 23. You get 2 vn minus 1. This here is like the small beside the n, okay? Minus 4 minus 23. Sorry, minus 8 because multiplied by 2. Minus 8 minus 23. We simplify this, it's minus 31, so it's 2vn minus vn minus 1 minus 31. I know I yapped a lot, but I was trying to get you to understand it in the easiest way possible. Now question number 4. This is a very, very, very easy question, okay? Here they're telling you the rule is bn equals n2 plus n. So they want b10 and b5 and we minus them by each other. So b10 equals 10 squared plus 9. Plus 9. Where did I get 9 from? Plus 10 equals 100 plus 10 equals 110. Okay, now for the b5, so b5 equals 5 squared plus 5 equals 25 plus 5, which is equal to 30. They want b10 minus b5, so 110 minus 30 is equal to 80. And that's your answer. Now 5. This is kind of the same concept, okay? So let me use a different color. They want, this is the rule they give you, and they want u1 plus u5, okay? So u1 equals 1 squared plus 1, and then it becomes 2 because 1 squared is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. And then we have u5 equals 5 squared plus 1, which is 25, plus 1, which is 26. So u1 plus u5 is 26 plus 2, which is 28. And that's your answer. Question 6. Okay, for question 6, you can do A and B on your calculator. I'm not going to waste time on them because I already explained. Actually, let me explain one of them because I didn't explain how do you do to the power of 2. It's literally very simple. But I'll show you for one of them only. And then, because I'm going to go to part C, which is confusing because you can't use your calculator for it because you're going to get 0. Okay? So, we do shift, log. We do 2, like I said, I is always x, so alpha, bracket. And then to the power of 2, that's it. Plus 4 alpha x minus 1. And then you put x equal to 1 and then on top is 10. You got 980. Okay, that's that. Now we go to the very, very, very hard part, which is part C. I don't know why they're giving us it, because it's very hard. But let me explain. Okay, so first off, you expand it. Okay, when we expand, we get, let me draw this, some, don't judge my drawing, because to be honest, I don't really know how to draw it. I equal 1, and when we expand it, we get I squared minus 3I plus 2. Okay, now we split it up. We do sigma, or whatever it's called, sorry. I equals 1 I squared minus sigma 20 I equals 1 3I plus sigma, why do I keep saying sigma? It's not sigma, it's plus, it's sum, equals 1 2. Okay, now that we split it apart, let's take out 3 from this one. Okay, so when we take out 3, it's going to be the same thing here, but this is going to be minus 3, 20, sum 1 equals half. Okay, now remember this. Okay, when we go up, we can see when we found one of them was I to I squared. So this is the formula for I squared. Okay, so it's n plus 1 to n plus 1 over 6, and then minus 3, because one of them was I. Okay, so that's why we split apart the 3 from the I, because we can get only I. Okay, n plus 1 over 2, and then we also add, because okay, now for the other one, we also got a 1, but this was 2. So we can take 2 out. So it's 2. And then, like they said, it's equal to n. And on top of n, we had the sum, and here was 20. So here it's equal to 20. Okay, now we substitute it, because, and by the way, n is the number on top. It's this one here. Okay, we had 20 in all of them. Okay, so substitute 20 in all of them. Here 20, here it's 20, so substitute 20 everywhere there's n. Okay, and then do it on your calculator, because why do you need to think too much? You don't need to think that much. Okay, when you do it on your calculator, you will get 2280. And that's your answer. I know it's very confusing, but this is what's gonna get you the right answer, and there's no other way. Not even the calculator can save you this time. Okay, now this one we can actually use the calculator. So let me bring out the calculator again. Okay, so shift. Okay, so like I said, n whatever is always x. Okay, so 12 alpha bracket, and then x is equal to 1, and then the top is 25, and you get 39, sorry, oh my god, you get 3900, and the answer is 3900. Okay, so next question. This is easy and not easy at the same time. For the people who get it, they get it. For the people who don't get it, well, I guess you just don't. Okay, so for questions like these, you need to find V1, V2, all until you find the V4. Okay, so we need to find V3 first. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so V3 3, fill it into the formula. So 3v 3 minus 1 minus 2v 3 minus 2. Okay, so now it becomes v3 equals 3v2 minus 3v1, and that's why you need the numbers before it. Okay, so 3v2, so v3 is 3 times v2, which is 1, minus 3, which 2, not 3, this is 2. Okay, minus 2 v1, which is 5. Okay, so here it's v3 equals 3 minus 10, v3 equals minus 7. Okay, now we found v3. Now we can find v7. Let me write v3 on top here. We can find v4, it's not v7. So v4 equals 3 v4 minus 1 minus 2 v4 minus 2. That means v4 equals 3 v minus 1, so v3 minus 2 v4 minus 2, which is 2. Okay, so v4 is equal to 3 v3, which is minus 7, minus 2 v2, which is 1, and you get v4 equals 3 multiplied by negative 7 is negative 21, minus 2 equals negative 23, and that's your answer. Now question 9, skipped it. Okay, this is very, very, very simple. You don't even need to think about it. Like, the people getting this wrong, shame on you. You go to v2, they already give you this huge ass table here. Okay, you go, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8. You go to v2, here's v2, 5 plus, where's v5? Hi, 26. 5 plus 26 is 31. And that's your answer. That's literally all you need to do. This you can also do it on your calculator. Let me open it up. Okay, so shift log, you put 3 alpha x minus 2, you go down, you put 1, go up, you put 3, you get 12, and that is your answer. So that's 10 done. Now 11, which is finally the last question. This quiz is very annoying. Here we also go to the calculator. It's annoying, but it's easy because most of them you can do it on your calculator, so that's nice. Shift log 3. This time you don't put you don't care about anything here. Okay, you do not care. Okay, so 3 alpha x minus 2, x is equal to 1, on top it's 5, you get 35, and that's your answer. This is the 6.1 algebra quiz done. Good luck and goodbye.